Everybody, Pandemic Gaga again. It's the cooking show time. Hope you guys are doing good. Turn you over just a little bit. Scoot you over. Right now I'm going to teach you guys or show you guys. I don't know if I can teach anything or not, but I'm going to show you guys my grandmother's, my Mammaw's sponge cake recipe. And this one, believe it or not, I actually use amounts. I actually use a recipe. And right now I am getting out a half a cup of Crisco. Now remember guys, this is dessert, so don't go all wicky wacky on me. It's from my grandmother. So just so you know, whenever you are measuring a solid like Crisco or lard or whatever, you gotta put it down in there and press it down, okay? So you get your half a cup or whatever you need. So there's my half a cup. I'm gonna go ahead and plop it in there. You know me, I could get a spatula, but geez, I have to wash it. Let's not be washing more than we need to. We'll have to get one out anyway, probably in a minute. Alright, there's my Crisco in my mixing bowl. There's my handy towel. Gotta have a handy towel. Now we need a cup of butter. Now here's what I did. This is butter. Real butter. And I put it in the fridge because real butter can get kind of hard. And I put it in the fridge. I got it out of the fridge. I put it in the microwave and softened it a little bit. No, you don't want it to be liquid. But I softened it a little bit. So we need a cup. So we need 2 sticks. 2 sticks of butter equals a cup. It says it right on the side of the package. Boop. There's that. Where's my towel? And then we're going to be adding, where's that? Sugar. 3 to 4 cups of sugar. Right here. So I've already measured out 4 cups of sugar. Oh, I need a beater on here. I need a beater on here. Where's my beater? I just washed it. That beater on there. All right, here we go now. I'm gonna have to get a spatula out and wash it, I guess, anyway. Whew. I need to push that butter down in there. All right, here we go. Here, I'm just gonna show y'all for you new cooks. There's my Crisco, and there's my butter sticks that have been softened. Put this under here. You can use a hand mixer if you don't have one of these. But you gotta lock them down. And then I'm gonna start adding my sugar. And I am gonna add that a little bit at a time. First I'm gonna put this down here and let them get this butter and Crisco mixed together just a little bit. And whenever you're doing this, your butter and your Crisco or whatever, they will get stuck in the center of those tines. That's alright. Pick up a bunch and it'll throw it right out. Just not so much that it throws out of the pan, okay? Now I'm going to start adding my sugar. Just a little time, not to overwhelm it. As it gets thicker like this, hear it kind of pulling the motor, pick it up a notch. And they do make guards, and I do have guards a guard for this. Mine looks like this, and I can slide it right on here, and I can pour it through here, and then it won't splatter out. I'm only dangerous for you guys. me show you this right quick. You think it'll fall off if I take this off that here? Yeah, I'll try. See? It's kind of grainy, maybe we'll call it. You don't want to pick it up and eat it right now. Now let's see, to that, we've got our sugar, we've got our butter, we've got our Crisco. Now we need to add 6 eggs. And we need to add these eggs one at a time. So don't put them all in a bowl and then dump them in there, okay? One at a time. And a little trick of the trade, in case you are brand new cooks, when you're having to use more than one egg, don't lay them on your countertop. They will roll off and break. But you can lay them on your hand towel and they won't go anywhere. So I have some right over here. And I'm going to do this. There you go. Turn it on and start adding the eggs. Once we add all these eggs, it'll start looking like batter. Or batter, the way it's written. Oh, y'all. In West Kentucky, or in most states, we all have our little isms that we do, and shorten words and lengthen words and say them very odd and everything else, you know. It makes it really hard to look up a word with Siri sometimes. Or Google. Hey Google, I still batter. Well, there's not a word named batter. It's batter. Oh, y'all. How do accents work? I'm not really sure. We all live in America. We all have these accents. I mean, you can tell a Yankee or a Southerner a mile away just to hear them. Hear them coming. Turn this up a bit so it'll get the stuff off the sides. Now count out your eggs and lay them out so that you know you've got your 6 eggs. Otherwise, if you lose count, you don't have to worry about it. I'm just saying. But when you're measuring, my kids don't have to interrupt. And I think they kids do too. When you're measuring, you know, you need 3 cups of flour. Measure out loud. It helps you to remember where you're at. Helps me. Yeah, I need all the help I can get. So, I've got this egg and 1 more to go. Last one, guys. It'd be funny if my Mammaw was here to help. She'd probably reach out and pinch me or something. She's a hoot. She should be on her. I think I take after her just a little bit. Okay, a lot. This batter does not look like the regular cake batter to me. It just has a little bit of a different texture. Alright, I'm going to show y'all this and I'm going to scrape it off the sides. Maybe it won't fall. Or maybe it will. We'll deal with whatever. It decides. We'll let it decide. But there's my batter. I need to learn how to do lighting better, don't I? There's in the shade. There's in the bright. I told y'all. I'm a one-take mama. I love being with y'all, but I'm not gonna do 15 takes. I just business. That's hilarious. That is so hilarious. Alright, I'm going to put this back on here. And I'm going to whip it just a little bit more. We're going to look up here and see what we need to let... Oh, I see what we need next. I scraped it off the sides and I scraped it up off the bottom. And now I'm just going to mix it a little bit more. Just make sure it's well mixed there. Not too long, just a minute. Now we are going to add 3 cups of plain flour. All-purpose flour. So, that's where it's probably going to get messy. I'm going to put my towel on. There we go. There's my tag. Oh, like a mini pearl cook. Do y'all remember Mini Pearl? She's gone on to move to heaven. I wonder if she's met Mammaw up there. If she's met her, she'll know it. Alright, so we need, what did I say, 3 cups of plain flour. So that's what I keep in this bowl, plain flour. It's a 1 cup measuring thing. So I'm going to put 1 in. Now I'm going to get number 2. Might get a spoon. Stack it up there good. See, like that. Get over there, spoon. And then tap it like this. And then break it off. Boom. That's where you need to do your flour. I'm going to add this. And y'all listen for me in case this thing starts bugging down, as we would say. Bugs in, we'll turn her up and let her rip. Let her rip, potato chip. So I tell my grandkids, let her rip, potato chip. That's cup number 2. When the girls were little, and I'd be making something where I needed to put multiple things in, so this is going to be number 3 right here. I always count it out loud, and they come in and start yakking, you know, my attention, and talking. I'd just be going, 2, and I would go, 2, 3, so I wouldn't forget where I was at. Alrighty, rude. How about that? I'm going to let that stir for just a minute. I'm going to add, and I've already measured this out, this is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda. Not baking powder, baking soda. I can show it to you. Because Mammaw said so. I'm going to stop this for a second. Now I'm going to scrape the sides again because there's some flour, especially up top. Scrape, guys, scrape. Don't be shy, scrape. Get it off the sides, get it off the bottom. Get it off your hand. Oh, me, oh my. It's tasty now. Now I gotta wash my hands. All right, we're almost done, guys. Almost done. We've got to add a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, y'all. Have you ever been where they make this, where the McCormick factory is up in the eastern United States? I forget what state it is, but we went by there. Oh my gosh, the whole town smelled so yummy. I mean, literally smelled so yummy. And it was the factory where they make all these spices. Oh, that smells so good. Mm-hmm. So there we go on that. And now we need to add one of the secret things. Buttermilk. We're going to add a cup, I think. Let's see. Yep. Now, this has already been opened, so I'm going to squeeze the top, and I'm going to hold it on my sink, and I'm going to shake it. Alright, here we go. This one time I'm going to measure. Doesn't happen very often around here, but there are moments. I'll guarantee you my Mammaw probably did not measure that. Well, she may have. We'll say maybe she did. Ooh, what a mess. Ooh, what a mess. Okay, you have to put that, when you put that in, you don't want it going too fast, or you'll be wearing it on your face. Yeah, I'm going to step over here and get I'm going to put this in a 13 by 9 glass pan because, I don't know, that's what I'm going to use. Look, y'all, this is what happens. Teaching moment. See that? You get it too close to something hot. That wasn't good, was it? Still works, but it wasn't good. Now, I don't remember offhand if it's supposed to be greased or not. But for my sake, I'm going to spray it. I'm going to spray it. So let me get my trusty pan out. Spray it. And you know, these sprays come in a called baking spray, and then when you spray them, they look like it's been floured. I just get this and use it, and if I feel like I need flour, I'll just put the flour in there and shake it around and dump the excess out and do that, rather than buying something extra. So let's look back over our recipe because it had so many different ingredients and see if we got everything. We have a half a cup of Crisco, 1 cup of butter, 4 cups of sugar, 6 eggs, 1 at a time, 3 cups of plain all-purpose flour, 1 cup of buttermilk, 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of soda. And then it says, turn over. Oh, y'all. Now, let's get this in here. See there? See there? That's good. You say, oh, raw egg, raw egg. Oh, please. Those people working out, you see them all the time making those things and they'll, oh, raw egg. Chill out, people. Chill out. All right, here we go. Now, let me warn you. In your pan, no more than half full. No more, please, no more, or it will, because this pops up some and it will make a mess, okay? And it's going to cook from the outside in. That's just the way it's going to cook from the outside in. Also, when you put it in the oven, you put it in a cold oven. Cold oven. So, and then once you put it in there, then you turn the oven on. What temperature do you turn your oven on? 325. 325. Now you gotta watch it. According to what kind of pan you use and how deep your pan is and stuff, it can cook anywhere from an hour and a half, because you started with a cold oven, to maybe only 45 minutes. But do not open your door. You know, at 45 minutes, turn on your oven light and look inside and see. It's kind of like a souffle. It can fall in the middle and look, it tastes just as good. And I don't worry about it when it's just me and Michael. I don't worry about it anyway. But anyway, it can kind of sit down in the middle if it gets a bump, like with your door opening or closing. So just peek at 45 minutes and you'll be able to tell whether it's not quite done in the middle just by looking at it at 45 minutes. And then if you need to let it cook a little longer, I would check it every 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And then until you know what temperature your oven cooks at, you know, and how quick it cooks and everything, because everybody's is different. But don't open your door until the very end. And then, of course, if it's still not done, then you'll have to keep it in the oven a little longer. But last time I cooked one, and I don't make this very often, but the last time I cooked one, I cooked it in this pan, and it cooked in about 45 minutes, maybe a few minutes longer. So keep an eye on it when you get close to your end time, and watch it. So I would start watching at 45 minutes and go from there. Now, you can pour this up in like a cheesecake pan if you want to, where the sides pop off. I don't know if you can do it I'm sure you could. I guess you could do it in your tube pan, like you'd make a French food cake in or something. Where's my thing at? There it is. So, here we have it. Here we have it. Man, that is... Watch this. It's just so... I don't know. It looks very smooth and a little thicker than most cake boxes anyway. But it has a bit of a gritty look to it. Just looking at the surface of it, it has a little bit of a gritty look to it. And so, you know, here I am, about half. And I've still got a bunch left. It makes a bunch. So I don't know. I've never tried putting it in the fridge and making another one maybe tomorrow or something. What I will probably do after I cook this one is I will, of course I don't have any little kids around here, but I'll turn my oven off and I will leave my door open so it'll cool down real fast, because I'm not worried about warming up the house. That's fine this time of year. And as soon as my oven gets cooled down good, I will make some smaller ones and probably give those to some people. I think I'm going to try and experiment and freeze a small one and just see how it tastes in a week or two, and do some things like that. But you got plenty to share. This just goes in a cold oven for 300 and turn the oven on 325 and let it cook for 45 minutes and then go from there. Now I did lower my rack. My top rack stays in the middle of my oven. I lowered it down one time. And if that doesn't work for you, well, next time we'll leave it in the middle. Oh, y'all, so sweet. You know what? I was thinking about something today and yesterday. Actually, maybe 2 or 3 days. It's been on my mind about end times. And I know, you know, we don't know the where, the when. We don't know a lot about that. We don't know much of anything about that. But in our Bible, I do know this much. in the Bible, the last book of the Bible is called Revelation. It was written by John. Most of us know that. But I discovered this when I was a young teenager. And I just happened on it, and it stuck in my brain all this time. And it's chapter 1, verse 3. And I'm going to read it. I always read the New King James Version now. But that's what I study out of. It says, "Blessed is he who reads, and those who hear the words of this prophecy of the book of Revelation." Blessed is he who reads the book of Revelation. Blessed is he who hears the reading of the book of Revelation, and keeps those things which are written, for that time is near. The end time is near. We know that it's been near ever since our Lord ascended to heaven, and every day it just draws closer and closer. But what I thought as a young teenager was, oh, I can be blessed, and I want blessings from God, don't you? I can be blessed by reading this book, Revelation. And it's hard to read, and it's really hard to understand, but it's also very interesting. But I remember as a teenager when I discovered that, I thought I can get blessings from God just by reading. There's no telling how many times I've read Revelation. But hey, his promises are his promises. So hey, let's everybody get in Revelation. Just read it. It's good to read God's Word. You guys have an awesome day. Enjoy Mammaw's sponge bread, or sponge cake. That's what she called it. And it's gooey and ooey and yummy. Put your pile of strawberries on it and some whipped cream on it of your choice, and it will be very, very good. It's good warm, it's good cold, it's good without anything. You guys just enjoy, okay? I love you. Bye. See you later.